everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show. Joe, I hope that you all are ready. So something's going on, but anyway, I'm hoping that you all are ready for a wonderful episode. We have with us today Shamika Fennell. How are you, Shamika?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Where are you located? I see 757, so you got to be somewhere near my hometown.
Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton, Virginia is in the house, and I'm excited. Listen, everybody in the 7, we always do this. Everybody in the 757. So everybody in the 757 area, go ahead and send a shout out.
757.
So I did 10. 7, 5, 7. Listen, go ahead and let everybody know that we're on today here on the Kim Jacobs Show. We have a great show lined up for you. Give everybody just a little snippet of what we can expect today, Coach Mika, from your perspective.
Well, pretty much just trying to, how can I put it? I'm kind of nervous for to be honest with you. This is my first time.
First of all, that's why we said that word of prayer, girl, because guess what? You get ready to use your gifts and your talents that God blessed you with to be able to salt this earth. We all have different gifts and talents, and yours is needed. So this discussion that we're having is technically just a conversation between the two of us, and a lot of people are eavesdropping, you know? So we good.
Okay, so overall, I am a dance coach, a mentor in the community. We'll be talking about how I got to this point now, all the trials and tribulations into the dance world, and also in what I do. I mean, overall, I like dealing with the youth. I love kids. That's my main goal. I think this is what God had put me on the earth to do, is to fulfill and make these kids be comfortable in what they do, to express themselves, to allow them to build up their self-esteem, and also to get them out the streets. So that is my main goal for the youth.
That's an outstanding goal too, because the youth are definitely our future. We hear that often said, but it's people like you that are committed. For over 20 years, let me tell you, this is a dance instructor who has over 20 years of experience, all styles of dancing, ranging from praise dance to hip hop. Her passion is to build self-esteem and motivation in each individual student that she instructs. And she has a quote that she pretty much lives by. It only takes a minute to make a difference in a child's life. I am so excited to have Shamika Fennell here with us today. And we're going to learn so much more about you. But what we're going to do is take a quick commercial break. And then when we come right back, we're going to learn more about your backstory. So get prepared to talk to us about some of those trials and tribulations that you actually just mentioned in your intro. Okay. All right. We'll be right back, everyone, right after this commercial break to hear from Shamika Fennell.
Thank you.
I'm attorney Charles Everidge. I started out representing insurance companies until my father was seriously injured at work. 4 of his fingers were amputated. Our family went through a lot, so I know what you're going through as an injured worker. If you've been hurt on the job, call me now. I'll fight to get the workers' comp benefits you may deserve. I'll fight for you like family. Put my experience to work for you. Call 704-457-5000, the first call for injured workers.
We're back and we are talking with Shamika. Shamika, talk to us just from your backstory perspective. What are some of the things you've had to experience that even made you so passionate about working with youth?
Well, growing up in downtown Newport News, of course, I was unfortunate to actually be able to go to classes to learn the basics of dancing. My parents couldn't, they was busy working, so I had to find an avenue, a way to allow myself to express myself and to show it to the world. So when I started dancing in my living room, and then I started having kids, and I'm like, let me do something to keep these kids busy. Something that's totally different. Something that's something that I thought I would never be able to do. Far as basketball was my first sport that I grew into love was basketball.
Okay.
But when I found out that I couldn't do basketball anymore and I got pregnant, I had to find another way to show my talent and to help the community. And so dancing was that. Dancing was that. It was shocking to me, but dancing was that. And I'm like, it just grew into me. Far as I taught myself, I never got the paid trainers to teach me anything.
Right.
Like, I was self-taught.
And what facility? You say you grew up in the downtown Newport News area,
Yes.
because I know you live in Hampton now, but where did you grow up in downtown Newport News?
27th Street.
Girl, we probably know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We probably do. You probably know my family.
But you come with some yes, ma'am. Don't be acting like I'm 100 on here. I ain't that.
Hey, my mom told me, hey, my parents, my respect. I gotta say that. I gotta say that. Like,
I say yes, ma'am, all the time. So it's part of our upbringing. I get it. But 27th Street actually was on 16th Street down in Ridley Circle. And they called you, well, you probably would know they called it the bottom.
Yes.
Right down there near the James River Bridge area. Yeah. But so I grew up there, and then we called ourselves moving on up when we moved up to 43rd Street. So you can tell us, no, we done moved all the way up to 43rd and right across, I think it was from First Baptist Church or something. But I went to Zion Baptist Church back in Newport News. So Shamika, you were playing basketball. You said you got pregnant, and I see somebody backstage. So show yourself, or put in the comment in the private chat and let me know if you want to come on screen. I see you, one of my team members actually. So let me see if she wants to come on. Hold on. Oh, okay. There's a echo coming on. One of your classmates is backstage, is what's happening, and she's communicating with me. Did you want to come on screen by chance, the person backstage? Because I'd rather it be a surprise if that's the case. If you want to come.
Wow, I'm surprised.
No, she does not want to come on. She's just communicating over here in the private chat. But let me do this, y'all. If you are interested in coming on and saying something or asking a question directly to our guest Shamika today.
Nope, I can't hear you.
Go away.
I can hear you now.
I'm trying to finagle some stuff back.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So I want to find out, you say you self-taught yourself. You got pregnant at an early age, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. And talk to us about how was it being a teen mom, I'm assuming?
Teen mom, teen mom at the age of 17. I started praise dancing in church. So after I started praise dancing in church, my mom and my dad had moved to Hampton. So I went to a community center and I saw a lot of kids dancing. Like, I'm being nosy and just looking and observing. I asked the lady who's in charge, do they have anybody to direct or instruct them into doing what they love to do? She said, no, the lady had left and I'm looking for somebody else. Right then and there, that was my opportunity. And I took that opportunity from 1996 to now. I took that opportunity, and that was a blessed opportunity that I took. And that helped build. I had 40-some kids in that room, and it just uplifted from there. And it started right from there. Nervous Dance Team started right from West Hampton Community Center in Hampton, Virginia.
Wow. What I did is I'm actually muting myself. Just if you keep seeing that I'm muting, it's because people are saying that it's a bad echo when we're both on the screen. So if you hear me have a delay, it's because I'm just taking a moment to mute it so that whatever is happening, we can hear you better. That's most important. Okay. Yeah. So just work with me. So you said, let me go over here. I have some photos, and I would love for you to just share. And you said you started out with a nervous group of teen dancers type of thing, and you made this happen. So let me pull up some of these images. Tell us about this one.
Oh wow. Well, basically that's probably my fourth generation of nervous. Um, these girls was the group of girls who grew together to become sisters. I miss them. They're all over the age of 20 now. Some have kids now. Some are in college doing well. We still stay communicating with each other. Yeah, that was the first time when I first taught them the first competition that they did, and we actually won. That's my youth. That's my mini division. First time teaching minis. Some of these kids never danced before, never got in front of a crowd. I uplift them. They performed at that competition and did an amazing job. I still stay in contact with some of the parents to this day. So this is touching. Whew. That.
You know what? I know it seems like it's a very, I'm gonna take this down for a minute. It seems like a very emotional moment just to see some of the people that you personally have poured into and you've touched
Yeah,
them. What do those photos, that just the few that we've already shared, we have so many, but say just the few
yeah.
that you've already seen, what does that do for you when you go back down memory lane?
It touches me. It shows me that I'm doing something good and positive. I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate. I'm very blessed to have every last dancer in every picture that I sent you. I'm very happy to be in that life because a whole lot of them kids was not heading in the right direction. And for them to allow me to be in their life, for their parents to allow for me to be in their life was a blessing. Like, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I would not trade what I'm doing for nothing. Only if you knew the half, like these kids is everything to me. Everything. And to this day I still see some of them, and they still respect me. They still say, "Hey, coach." It's not no bad blood or anything like that. They still respect me, and I love that. That's one of the things I love. If they still respect you when they reach the age of 20, that knows that you have done something right. And that's all that matters to me. It's what I'm doing and how they're being successful to this day. I'm like, yeah, Shamika, good job. Because I'm doing this by myself. I've been doing this by myself with no assistant coach, no nothing, just me teaching kids after kids, generation after generation, along with my husband and my family. But besides that, I've been doing this on my own. And I feel like, do I need another assistant coach or anybody? No, because when I have a downfall, I know who to blame, me. So these kids look at me like their mother figure. They come to me about anything. I walk to that school, I go to that school, make sure that they do what they're supposed to do. These parents, I love the parents for trusting me with their kids. It's a lot. I can keep going on and on. I can keep going on and on.
Let me ask you, how important do you think it is for parents, especially in the inner city areas that you've already identified that you were growing up in? How important is it for parents to trust their children with someone like yourself, even, and allow them to be in a safe, organized, supervised environment, especially after school when a lot of trouble can happen?
Um, it's pretty much, is, how can I put it? It's show and tell. You have to show them. You can't just tell them. You have to show them. And by me experiencing and showing them what I can do, I always tell my parents whenever they sign their kids up, give me 2 weeks. See the change in them. See how they become from not being shy to being uh, outspoken. And within them 2 weeks, sometimes it be before 2 weeks, the parents come back to me and say, "Wow, my kids da 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 da." Yeah, because it's just the calling and the gift that I have. It's something that I have that just allow these kids to open up and to trust me. It's just, I can't put into words. It's just what I do. This is This is real. This is real. Nothing. This is just me. This is me communicating. This dedicating. Kids who can't afford their warm-ups, their tennis shoes, anything for that. I come out my pocket. My husband come out his pocket to make it work for these kids who's unfortunate. Like, I cannot leave no child behind whatsoever.
Wow. Well, Devin says you found your purpose, and you have definitely found your calling. And not everybody gets a chance to say that they're living their true purpose or their true passion.
Yes, I am.
But when you leave this earth, people often, and I've heard Les Brown say it many times over, he says he wants to live full. And I say it a lot too, because I learned it from him. And I want to die empty. So I don't want to leave any of my gifts and any of my talents here on this earth. And my gifts and talents are laying and surrounding my grave site or my bedside saying, wow, I can't believe I was put in your body and you didn't do anything with what God had planned. Just because he put me in you, I lay dormant. Now, that's not the case with you. Do you feel like you're living your life's purpose by working with these young people?
Yes, I do. Because it seems like every job that I would, outside of dancing, that I would do, it wouldn't for me. It wouldn't work. It was something like it just wasn't for me. So I trusted and believed in God to say, look, I'm going to make this my full time with my help with my family. Like, I'm going to make this my full time. And it's been going so well. No stress. This is me. It allows me to express myself to really, this is me. I don't want to be here working for nobody else. I'd rather be with these kids. Drop these kids off to me. I don't care how long it takes. It's just, that's what I do. My passion. Sometimes we go to have practice for 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. Sometimes I don't want them to go home. Sometimes they don't want to go home. It's just that passion, that communicating, that bond that we have, that I just wish all these kids that dance with my team was mine. If technically they are. They're my kids.
Awesome. Awesome. Look, you make me want to be on your dance team. Look, when we come back, I want to hear about your CCCLI principles, because there are some specific principles that you provide your instructional style based on these principles. So when we come back, I would like for you to break that down for us, if you don't mind. Okay, we'll be back, everybody, right after this commercial break. We're talking with Shamika Fennell today, who says, look, we're going to save our youth through her eyes. All right, we'll be right back.
I'm attorney Charles Everidge. I started out representing insurance companies until my father was seriously injured at work.
I have peace of mind with Silver Shield Security, which has been protecting my family and home, along with servicing the Carolinas for over a decade. Silver Shield Security knows the importance of convenience and safety. Whether you live in an apartment or home or run a business, they are here to protect you from unwanted intrusions and fires. Call now at 704-440-4688 or visit the website at www.silvershield-security.com. You can use my promo code #ToneX and get 1/2 off your installation price. Don't forget to ask about the new no money down options. Let Silver Shield Security help to give you peace of mind, just like me and my family, and keep your business safe.
All right, everyone, we're back and we're talking with Shamika Fennell, who's been a dance instructor for over 20 years. You've heard already some tears flowing. You've heard her crying. You've seen the tears flowing. And that's because she's so sincerely passionate about saving our youth. And her tips today, she believes, and I believe, can help save all of our youth through her eyes. So let's talk about celebrating achievements as your first C. Tell us about the C, celebrating achievements.
Basically, how can I put it? I don't need something, I don't know where to start. That's the thing about it.
You take your time. We have a whole hour. Listen, everybody, while she's thinking that through and just going from her soul. Put some comments in the comments section. Share the broadcast. Let people know we're talking with a very precious soul, as some of the people, Shannon, who's one of your classmates, so nicely put it. Yes, Shannon, who's backstage, she said, you are just such a precious soul. And Mackenzie backstage says, you are a gorgeous soul. And so everybody can feel the heart connection just by you being here and being present today. So
This is my
celebrating
achievement.
achievement.
It's just conquering your fear. Once you conquer your fear, the things that you believe that you would never be able to do, to me, it's an achievement. To me,
I
that's an
love
achievement. To me, that's an
and that's
achievement. It don't necessarily have to be, I'm just saying for example, a trophy or a medal, or it don't have to be that. It's within yourself, changing who you was yesterday to now. Like this changing, that's an achievement. That's what I call achievement.
yeah. I call this an achievement by you coming on this show. You talked about some things backstage and you pushed through and
Yes.
made it happen to still come forward and share what God is doing through your life. So that's C, celebrating achievements. And then you also say another C is comfort, staying calm and patient. How important is that as you instruct our
Oh,
youth today?
you gotta have patience. You gotta stay calm, especially dealing with kids. Especially them, just by being a parent itself. Just stay calm, understand one another, and figure out the ways of helping your
Yes.
child or whoever. This overall people. So
Yeah. I say that I have a book that I've written called Extreme Balance Makeover, and in the
mm,
book I'm saying, hey, it's important not to be having the same behavior as the child that you're supposedly chastising
exactly.
or trying to provide instruction to. So if they're out of control and screaming and hollering, and then you're doing the same thing and you're mirroring their energy, that's not going to get anything accomplished for your child.
You're
So
right. You're right.
I love that C that you have there. Right now we said celebrating achievements. Shamika Fennell, this is her whole instructional principles that she teaches her program through. Celebrating achievements. The other one is comfort, staying calm and patient. The next C is collaborate by teaching and allowing youth to express themselves through music and art. Talk to us about that.
Yep, that's self-explanatory. That's like people don't understand. Dancing is a way, it's an outlet. It's an outlet to express yourself. It really is. You can get up there and just do all this because if you mad on the inside, you're gonna act accordingly how you move. So if you put a beat to that, it's expressing your emotions, your feelings.
But
So
see, the
I
way
would
you
say
over there
that.
moving is different than how I'm moving. You all free. You must be real flexible. I'm over here like stiff and you like,
You gotta
no, Kim,
relax.
relax.
You gotta relax. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
There you
Hey,
go.
get some kind of beat in my head, right? All right.
Yeah. That's all you.
So you're when you're telling people to allow themselves to express through music and through art, why specifically that form for you? Because like you said, it could have been sports prior to you becoming a teen mom. What is it any kind of things that you recommend, or is it just specifically arts and music from your perspective because it's your passion?
I would say from what I experienced, but people who don't know how to dance and who have other avenues, as far as other sports and stuff, just overall positive things, writing, anything that's positive that'll get you going, to get you above, like just to make that allow you to grow. Is to me that's
It's
still
And speaking of growth, have you seen what kind of growth have you seen in some of the young people that have come in, and did they all come in with that rhythm and ready to go, or was it more like, okay,
oh,
sweetheart, we got a lot of work to do, but I get
yes. Parents come to me and say, "My daughter don't know how to dance." I was like, "Give me a month, give me a month." And then when I sit here and showed up their kids, them doing something they never thought they could do, they was like, "How do you?" Because it's me. It's the patience. You gotta have the patience. You gotta have the patience. Sometimes I'd be like, "Oh my God, I want to take this wig off," but I'm not. I'm gonna keep it on because I have to work with you. You're gonna eventually get it. Calm down. You're gonna get it. They be crying and frustrated. Calm down. You're gonna get it. And I keep going over and over with them. Before you know it, they have a smile on their face. Oh, you got it now. See, it's simple. It's easy. You can do it. Put your mind into it.
Someone said that they can't wait for your dance team to come for their skating party. So you're coming up for a skating party
Yeah.
soon. Are y'all gonna be
Yes,
on
I am.
skates?
Yeah, we'll be on skates, but we won't be dancing on skates. That's another look. That's something that I would love to do. See, that's a good idea. See, any kind of ideas, I'm gonna put to. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to train them how to do dancing on skates now.
So I see this interview was for that cause alone, right? Just for that purpose alone. The thing
I'm
is, when
dedicated to you.
dedicated to me. And please don't tell me it's over there on Main Street. Is it that skating rink?
Yes. Yes.
Girl, I used to go to that skating rink. This is a whole side note, y'all. Well, again, we just having our
Let me hear
conversation.
this.
Y'all but I used to go to that skating rink, and you skate, right? Do all of the skating and all of that. But then you had to take your skates off, and everybody would go into the middle of the floor to get their dance moves on, right? And then they would play like Planet Rock, and I'd be like, Planet Rock, it's the show stop. It's like, and I used to enjoy that. And I had the earliest cutoff though. So I was one that had to be in. I was like, Mom, come on, I had to be home so early. And so I got like 2 dances in real quick. And that was it. Y'all listen, we're talking with Shamika Fennell, and she's going through a principle that she believes C, celebrating achievement. C is also for collaborating by teaching and allowing the youth to express themselves through music and art. And then another C was staying calm, and patient. That is a skill set. Not everybody's patient with children. So that's not everybody's gift. How did you know that was your gift, to work with children?
When I started having kids, it's the patience. It's something that your life is not. It's not. I'm not living for myself no more. I'm living. I'm living through for my kids now. So it's anything that it's just ever since I became a parent.
That was it. Once you become a parent, I'm a mom of 5, so I know once you become a parent, you have a different level of patience because you have to. You just have to.
Yep.
Or everybody gonna unravel if not. So you can't do that.
Exactly.
All right, and then you have here L, listening and showing interest.
Yeah.
And then you also have I, inspire and encourage your youth to keep pushing as an instructor, and you provide face-to-face and mental support.
Yes, I do. I really do. Sometimes after hours, they want to come and sit down, talk to me, or work with whatever they need to work on. My door always open. You know what? To be honest with you, sitting right here now and being married for over 15 some years, I'm like, how do I make time with my family and these kids?
Okay, you think about that, and after this commercial break, that's the question of the moment. You balance your own family, your own life, but then you have this consistent open door policy to say, come one, come all. I'm here for you. I'm here for you any hour, any day, any time. When we come back from this commercial break, we're going to hear how Shamika Fennell balances all of those roles. We'll be right back. Go, Shamika. Oh, so you go. Yeah, show me some dance moves. Like,
nothing says I love you more than final expense insurance whole life protection. With funeral advocacy nationwide, saving you and your family 30 to 80% off funerals and cremations. Nothing says I love you more than Get Insured Solutions, LLC. GetInsured.Solutions, 704-499-3616.
All right, everyone. We're talking with Shamika Fennell, dance instructor for over 20 years, who has really just enlarged her family by bringing on so many youth of today. And she believes that we can save our youth through music and arts. Talk to us about how you balance your own family in addition to this extended family of dancers.
Well, first it starts off with understanding. You have to have a significant other like my husband to understand your passion and your dream. He's very understandable. So that right there
That's good.
It balanced me. It helps me to relax. And not only that, two of my dancers are my daughters. So just by knowing that I have daughters that's on the team, and for them to help me to allow the other dancers to come in to feel comfortable like sisters, that's another way of me balancing and having room for other kids to come in my house. How do I balance this? Oh, I have a daughter who has sickle cell.
Wow.
I'm balancing that. I have a son that's dealing with seizures.
I don't know what teacher says. What is that?
A seizures.
Oh, seizures. Okay.
I'm sorry. Seizures.
Yeah, I get it. So you're balancing not only marriage, you're balancing children with special needs in some regard. Then you're also balancing children that are doing extracurricular activities because they're participating even in your own activities. And it's one thing to coach other people's kids. It's another thing to coach your own and to have to be like, okay, y'all got to get in line too, just like everybody else, and get going, go, and step into place. So that takes a different level of balance is what I'll say. Yeah. So you're wearing a lot of different hats in this lifetime, but you feel like it's something that God has given you and you can do it no matter what, right?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, even when I asked for help and I came close to finding some assistant coaches, but it just didn't work out because I don't think I need, not to be cocky or anything. I just don't think I need anybody to come in to be around these kids. You got to be careful who you're actually allowed to be around your kids. So
that's good feedback, because not everybody has a child's best interest at heart. And some people put on airs and fronts and things, but then they don't even like the parent, or they got odds and issues against the parent, but sometimes the parents don't even know that. So it's like so many different factors. And then your children are being exposed to these people that don't have either of your best interest at heart.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think I love what you're saying today is that your own sentiments towards these children. Yeah. So that's why you like, I can control this piece, which I know I love them and I'm going to love on them, but not everybody don't feel that way. So I'm loving what you're saying here. Yeah. Some of the C's that were here, I see we popped those up as well, and they can see the C's. I saw it in your bio. So that's where we copied it from. But anyway, so somebody said it did encourage people as an instructor, you face mental. And okay, thank you so much. Any other comments that's come in? Stay connected with Shamika. How can they do that, Shamika?
Follow me on Facebook at Shamika Dance Queen, or Instagram, I am nervous.
And how do you spell nervous? Because some people are podcast listeners. So how do you spell nervous?
So let me explain how I got the word nervous.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, what? I was all NOV. Go ahead.
When I first started his name, people was like, what? But let me tell you the reason why I said I spelled it different from the original word nervous. It's because whenever you start something, you get these butterflies. You get this nervous feeling. And before you know it, you outdo or you do something that you never thought you'd be able to do. So that's when I walked into that room at West Hampton Community Center, and I was kind of nervous about introducing myself to 40 kids that don't know me, that's looking at me like, who am I? And I'm like, I'm not like, once I shape and mold them to something different and had them butterflies and that nervous feeling, I just had to change that name, that word. I just had to change these letters around because it defines a different side of nervous. You don't have to be nervous. Sometimes people nervous can actually do something. I mean, it's weird. It sounds weird, but it's hard to explain to you. but I do good when I'm on pressure. When you pressure, when you do, yeah, that's what it is. When you're under pressure, you do something, you do good. I get that nervous butterfly. I overcome my obstacles, my dreams. I had to change that. I had to redefine that word, because
Yeah.
nervous is, you shouldn't be nervous doing something that you love to do. No, I don't believe in that.
Right.
No, no.
I love it. I love all of the
to-
philosophies that you're sharing. You actually have another philosophy, and is breaking down the word, if I'm not mistaken, is it, yeah, focus. You break that word down, and I don't, you either I can say it, or you can, you go ahead if you want. It's up to you.
No,
How you
you
want me
said
to? Okay. So focus, you have for F, you have follow. What made you break the dance word down this way for people to focus? Why even break that down? Tell us about that.
because without focus, you can't learn. You can't get it. You won't get it.
Yes.
You won't understand the person who's helping you. You have to main focus in everything that you're doing in life. So I had to break it down to some, for you to understand where I'm coming from, as far as my focus, my vision. That's
And the way she broke focus down is follow one's course until it's successful. What a beautiful way to break down the word focus. Follow one's course until it's successful. So, how do you measure the success of you and your dance team's success? Because I have like thousands of pictures, so we're going to go through a lot of them. But I want to know, how do you measure your success as a dance instructor and the success of your students?
it. Still always goes. It always boils down to making them feel as a family.
That's good.
If you can't make them feel like they can trust you, feel like the kids is not gonna pay you no attention. They're not gonna take you serious.
Right.
You have to soon. You got to know what to say, how to say it, and show what you saying to these kids.
That's
Because
right.
if you don't, they're not going to take you serious. And when I found that out, I started listening to them, their problems, their issues, and I did something far as fixing it, helping them fixing it. And when they fixed it and they saw that it made them better, they start taking me more serious. So I'm like, okay, it's just a knitted family. You have to have that trust, that bond, that communication, that dedication. That's what you got to have. I mean, that's just, yeah,
I love it.
it's simple. It's very easy. It's
Well,
easy.
what? Because all I could, sometimes I'll talk to people and I'm like, okay, so what's next for Shamika, right? But I think what's next for you is what's now, in a way, because this is what you're going to be doing. I can tell. So, do you have any theory on what you see as your vision for your dance instructor life and world?
Well,
What's next?
I host competitions every month. Um, I bring teams that I've never seen before from different states all over to come underneath one roof here in Hampton or here in Virginia. And I give away trophies. I give away cash prizes. I make them feel like a family. I mean, you'd be surprised. I've been doing this for over 8 years now, hosting competitions. And I met amazing, amazing teams and coaches. And we all from all areas are like this, So if I can just bless where I'm at, I'm wanting to bless other states. That's what I want. I want to travel to
Wow.
bless other states. And that's what
I
I've been doing.
love it.
I've been doing that. I went to Saluda, Virginia. They never had a dance competition. They never even had no dance teams. They knew about dancing, but this little small town, I went
Right.
there and I hosted a competition. These people came from out of everywhere. It was like they never ever seen this before. And I was the first one ever to actually have a competition in Saluda, Virginia. So that really touched me as well. I'm just trying to be like nationwide, like international.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And what's the
International.
name? What's the name of your dance instructor team?
My team is Nervous ENT Company.
Nervous, and we know how to spell nervous. Nervous.
Entertainment Company.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So nationwide is where you see your company going,
Yeah.
and being able to form like dance competitions around. Any special type of dance? I saw hip hop, and what other kind of dances do you
They do
focus on?
majorette. They do major.
Oh,
So as far as the competitions,
for any.
as far as majorette, African, lyrical, contemporary.
Nice. So you just cover the gamut.
Yeah.
You instruct the kids on all of these different types. So that takes a lot of study on your part to be able to learn all of these dance moves, right?
Yes. I'm 44, so
you look great. Hey, wait.
Thank you. So I mean, you got to stay.
You're 44?
Yes, ma'am. I'm 44.
No, seriously, that is amazing. And do you attribute how good you look to being so youthful and being around the youth?
I believe they are the ones who they don't even know they're helping me. They're helping me to stay looking and being healthy and keeping me on my game because they keep me on my game. Oh, coach, not that move. That move is out of date. You can't do that. I'm like, why can't they be getting me? They be checking me. So I'm like,
they would tell me, get somewhere and sit down, ma'am. That right there does not exist anymore. I'll be doing stuff like this. The cabbage patch. They'd be like, oh, come on, woman.
Yeah, they don't understand that.
That's funny. So they actually teach you some moves that they're interested in doing too.
And I allow it. And when they teach me, I put it in a routine, a dance routine, to make them feel like, oh, coach did my routine. Yes, I did what you wanted me to do. I put it in a routine so they can see your creativity.
That's good.
They be happy. They be so happy.
That's good. I love dance movies too. So like, I love all kind of movies, but not horror movies. Let me be very clear. Not that. I'm not interested in too many horror movies, and not too much comedy, but dramas and dance movies. I love dance movies because people, I be doing the dances with them and stuff.
You got some rhythm though. You have rhythm.
I do. Yeah, I'm from 757.
Yes, you have rhythm.
I got some rhythm.
Yes.
I think everybody from 757 got some rhythm. Shannon, you got some rhythm back there too. It don't matter what your nationality is. Shannon. All right, listen, y'all. We're talking with Shamika Fennell today, and we're just learning about her as she's balancing different aspects of her life and how she believes that we can actually save our youth just by looking through her eyes and understanding the importance of dance and arts and getting children involved in these extracurricular activities. I see different comments that's coming in. So Mackenzie, if you could pop those up, I greatly appreciate it. Let me see. What about older folks? Yes, that's another idea.
I have an older team.
Okay.
They're like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Yeah, I teach all ages.
Do you do this virtually? Because not everybody live in the 757 area.
I will start.
Girl, see, I'm being your agent today. See how I brought you up. I got you on skates. Now I got you getting ready to do virtual for some of the older folk. Valerie trying to find out how she can get into your program. And you got to have a program for her to get into. Okay, put some more comments, Mackenzie. Let's see. Let's pop some more comments. So you got 2 ideas today. Let's see.
Yeah.
Devin says, keep up the great work, Shamika.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kelly.
Let's see. I saw Pam Howard. She's one of our eWomen Network and Mother Dreamers. I saw her on here somewhere. So glad to see you today, Pam Howard. Listen, we're going to take a commercial break. Yay. Valerie said, yay.
That's my mother.
Oh, your mama crazy. Your mama like, what you going to do for me, baby?
I tell you.
My mama on here too. She typed a paragraph somewhere. I don't know where it is, but my mom said, wow, you found your love and your passion. God bless you.
Yes, ma'am.
God bless you. Do you know how hard it is for people to find their passion? What I would love to hear from you is, what advice do you give people? Hey, Pam Howard, she's a luxury event planning specialist, and she's one of our Freestyle Friday experts. So if you're ever looking to plan a wonderful event, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong going with Howard and Howard with Pamela Howard. Okay. Yeah, she can help you virtually or whatever way. But listen, what advice do you give people that are seeking to find out more about their passion? What would you recommend to them?
Oh, good question. Well, you should already know off gate what you love to do. Once you start, you have to just put your mind into it. Don't give up. It's going to be some downfalls in the beginning. It's going to be rough in the beginning, but you have to continue on and maintain and doing what you love to do. You got to have a strong foundation, and also somebody, how can I put it? People who believe in you. You got to have people who believe in you as well.
That's good.
Just keep this. You got to have a strong drive. You just can't give up. You cannot give up. People always want to give up when it don't happen right then and there. It's not going to happen right then and there.
That's good.
It's going to take time. It took me some time. It took me a lot of time, but I never stopped. Plenty of times I wanted to give up, but these kids didn't even allow me to. Coach, what are we going to do if you give up, if you stop, if you move? I can't even leave Virginia if I wanted to, because these kids would know what to do.
They're going to find you. They're coming to get you. They're like, where Coach Mika? No.
I told my husband, I can't move. I can't even allow myself to move to another state knowing these kids need me. I can't do that. I won't do that.
That's good.
That's just, you just got to find it, keep it, stay on it, and believe in yourself.
Very inspiring. Very inspiring. Listen, I want to go through a few of these pictures and see. Okay. Let me see. I think we kind of left off there. Who is that?
That is, of course, me with the gray hair. But we did a video shoot of Black History, Black Power movement. So that was another generation. A couple of dancers is from Jersey. They came down to be a part of it. There are my daughters and my sons right there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Same. I'm still in everybody's life. Sickle cell mom all day. Yes.
And that's your superpower. One of your superpowers is being a sickle cell mom. Being a mom of dealing with a child that has seizures. Do you know how attentive you have to be to your child's needs if they have seizures and you don't know when it's going to happen and when it can come out of nowhere? It's a lot that you're dealing with. And tell us about this picture.
That picture there was the most recent picture. It was performing at my competition that I was hosting. The girl that's in the front, far to my right side, is my daughter. That's the one with the sickle cell. She's 20 years old, and she's dancing as her outlet. Like I said before, you got to find your outlet to overcome anything that you're going through mentally, emotionally, physically. So dancing is her outlet. It allowed her to forget about the pain and the struggle and the thing that's going on with the things that's going on with her. So
that's amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
My minis there.
Look at those minis. And you call them minis. That's on their shirt.
Yeah, they're my mini bosses. They all have different attitudes.
I love it.
African competition. Yes, we actually won that last year. We got one next Saturday, round 2, next Saturday in the African competition at Norfolk State.
So you do teach the children to compete as far as travel. So you don't have the philosophy everyone's winning and all that. What is your philosophy? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts.
You win some, you lose some.
Okay, win some, you lose some.
You gotta know how to take that L. You gotta know how to sit here, go back to that studio, and work harder, and don't give coach a hard time. And
don't give coach a hard time. Yes. Okay. You win some, you lose some. I love it. You have some good advice and some great strategies and thoughts. I see a lot of pictures with competitions. I'm going to pop some of those in. And listen, while I'm downloading some more of these photos, let me let you know too, that if you are interested in being a part of a organization, because I have to figure out which commercial here to play, but if you're interested in being a part of an organization that is filled with business women and entrepreneurs around the country, I want you to take a listen to learn more about E-Women Network. I'm going to download some more of these pictures, Coach Mika, and we'll be right back after this. Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Managing Director of the Charlotte, North Carolina chapter of E-Women Network. I am so excited that you stopped to watch this video. I've got good news for you. You've just discovered an international network of women entrepreneurs who are committed to helping you achieve, succeed, and prosper. We're on a mission here to help 1 million women entrepreneurs each achieve $1 million in annual revenue. Here at eWomen Network, we have a complete success system that supports you every step of the way in building and growing your business. You being here right now, it's no accident. We're supposed to know about you. We want to meet you to find out how we can help you as well as learn about what you have to offer. With over 500,000 women connected through 118 chapters across the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom, you are never alone. If this is resonating with you, please go to ewomennetwork.com/Charlotte. Notice too my contact information. I invite you to reach out to me and to check out our upcoming in-person and online events. I'm really looking forward to introducing you to our special community. All right, everyone, we're back, and we have been talking with Shamika Fennell, Coach Mika to be specific. And I downloaded some of these photos because this takes you more on a journey. Let's take a look at some more. Tell us about this.
That's when I first started with 3 dancers. Yep. 2 of them was my
and you know you look like you straight in Hollywood, right? How you gonna strike that pose and think that you ain't going viral? You know you got something going on. Like, you know, arch your back and put your hands on your hip. You ain't no nervous.
Trust me, they showed me how to. I'm not girly girl. They showed me how to stand. And
oh, okay, yeah. They got, look at, she got her knees bent and everything. They ain't playing. Let's see.
That's me hosting a competition.
Excellent. All right. How about this?
Going to Ohio this year, Ohio in February we won.
Excellent.
It's my travel team.
I'm enjoying this photo gallery. Look at these trophies.
I give those away, I give trophies in my competition. Yeah, that's one.
Those are serious trophies. You don't just give trophies, you giving some trophies.
Yes,
baby.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And what does it do for the children when they receive these trophies from you?
They love it. You just see the smile on their faces. They really love it. They love it. That's one competition of the teams that you see down there. How many teams have that enters into my competition from all over different states.
What?
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. You
gave that trophy to somebody?
Yes. I give away a lot of good tall trophies. I really do.
Oh, they want them trophies. They be like dancing hard.
They do. I really and every coach that enters into my competition, I give them gift baskets. I give them treats. I give them gifts to appreciate them, to allow their team to be in my competition. So not just I give away the trophies to the dancers. I also give special gifts to the coaches, because the coaches deserve it too. Without coaches, there won't be no dancers. You know, so they have a job.
Really good.
They have a hard job. So they
I had some kind of video. I was looking to see if there was any kind of videos anywhere of you all dancing.
I know I should have gave you some videos. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was I've been looking backstage to try to find something, but I don't know if they're y'all or so. So I said I better just not wrong. I've been to put some other dance team up.
Oh no.
Do you have a YouTube channel or anything?
Yes. You just type in.
What is it called?
Nervous Dance Company.
Okay, so Nervous Dance Company.
Yeah,
that's on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, you better pull it up.
I'm trying to find something. There's an Evolve Youth Dance Company. Is that it? Or no? No, that's something different. I wish I could find this thing. One of my teammates might be able to find something. Let me go to YouTube and
type in Nervous Dance Team.
NOVNOU. I'm gonna go see.
Yeah, NURVOUZ.
Well, anyway, tell us something you like to do for fun, because we've talked a lot about your dance team and different things. But what do you enjoy doing outside of being with all of these young people?
Being a mom.
And being a mom, okay.
Being a mom.
That's
It
so
don't go.
you
Just being a mom and a wife, it don't go past that. That's just my dancers and my family. I stay knitted right there. I don't do nothing else. Everything I want to do, I do with my family. My daughters dance for me, so it's like we're still together.
Right. So, and you know what? That's another tip that I share with people when I'm in the book that I have is just practice by being able to volunteer with different activities that your children participate in. Like I go and I act. I was actually Sidney Poitier's mom, and guess who's coming to dinner? I was Mary Prentice because my son is an actor. And I would usually be just sitting in the car for 3 hours. So I said, let me go out, girl, bye. I can go in there and audition. And I landed a main role. So it's different things that I do so I can stay bonded with my children, at all times too. So it's some pretty, it's pretty interesting to just be able to still do that is exactly what you're saying. I love it.
Yeah, it feels real good.
Yes. So I'm going to see. I think I found something here. Oh, let me see. Any other advice or anything that you didn't say throughout today's broadcast that you would like to say with people?
Life is short. Anybody that you have any negative, issues with, fix them. A simple "I love you" goes a long way. Support these teams. The football, anybody who's helping the youth, you have to support them. Don't just share just to be on your page. You have to believe and push forward and go past that. You have to come to these events and see for yourself. You have to really support. Support is a big thing here. And people in Virginia don't do that. They don't. They sit here and try to bring you down. But do you know we get further and further into it? We just come together, we get bigger when we come together. We're big. I mean, just think about it. It's just sad, but you gotta just support.
That's good. You've just done a marvelous job today of inspiring me, and I'm sure that you've inspired everyone else that's here tuning in today. And you all can put your own comments, and there's been a lot of them coming in anyway. But I did find. Let me see. I think I found something. And I'm going to upload it here. You've just been an inspiration to us today. So once again, how people can stay connected with you. I want to make sure people know to stay connected with Shamika Fennell. You can call her at 757, that's 757 256-0812. And you can also follow her on Instagram at I Am Nervous. I am nervous. Huh?
I'm also looking for sponsors for the team. I'm looking for sponsors.
Yes, so if you're interested in sponsoring a team, then definitely you're going to be pouring into greatness. That's for sure. So keep that in mind and support their endeavors and their competitions because they have a lot of competitions. They're going national. They're going nationwide. I'm trying to say national, and nationwide. They're going national. Huh?
You just made your own word.
Yeah, national. What am I talking about? All right, but listen, I do want to make sure I pop this up so you all, as we prepare to close out, you get a chance to see a little bit of them doing some hip hop. I think this is it. Okay, let's go. Was that y'all?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Here we go. right, and let's close them out by doing some of it ourselves. Coach Mika, show me a move or two.
I'll show you.
Y'all stand to your feet. Learn a move from Coach, because I'm gonna pop my kneecap out when I was trying to do it.
All right, let's take it. Let's first of all do this right here. Come on, rock. There you go. Rock. You got it. You got bend them knees. Bend them knees. I cannot.
You be like, girl, you gonna stay after class today. We're gonna get them knees bent. That's what you gonna do, Kim. All right, y'all. Listen, that's today's show. Stay connected with Coach Shamika for now. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of the Kim Jacobs Show at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great one. Right. Thanks, Coach Mika.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show.